1 month into President Trump's term, and tonight the heated moments in states across this country. Voters packing town halls, face to face with Republican members of Congress. What Americans are saying about the president and about Elon Musk. And the new Washington Post poll late this week on the key issue of this election, prices and the economy. 53% of Americans now disapproving of how President Trump is handling the economy. And at the White House today, the heated exchange, the president asking if Maine's governor was in the room, why he singled her out. And here's Mary Bruce.
Tyranny is rising in the White House.
Tonight, from Georgia to Oregon to Kansas, Americans angry with President Trump's sweeping layoffs and Elon Musk's drive to slash government spending, packing raucous town halls. Republican members of Congress starting to feel the heat.
We are all freaking pissed off about this. You're going to hear it and feel it.
In a district outside Atlanta, Trump won with 62% of the vote. Republican Congressman Rich McCormick getting an earful.
The people would like to know what you, congressmen, and your fellow congressmen are going to do to rein in the megalomaniac in the White House.
I just said, I answered it directly. I said, I don't want to see any president be too powerful.
One voter saying Musk's chainsaw approach to slashing government programs and spending.
This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy. Chainsaw
is out of step with conservative principles.
I want to say from a conservative perspective, the approach of DOGE is completely 180 degrees. They've been indiscriminate and they've taken a chainsaw to these things. Why is a supposedly conservative party taking such a radical and extremist and sloppy approach to this?
In Colby, Kansas, Congressman Tracy Mann confronted.
Is there anything that Trump and Elon could do that you would not support? I'm sure. Oh, tell me.
The president defends Musk and his mission, which has dominated the first month of his administration. But polls show voters are increasingly concerned about Trump's handling of one of their top issues, inflation, and his campaign pledge to bring down prices on day one.
Starting on day one, we will end inflation. We will end inflation and we will make America affordable again.
A Washington Post Ipsos poll shows 53% of Americans disapprove of how the president is handling the economy. And a new CNN poll shows 62% say Trump has not done enough to bring down prices. Today, I asked the president.
Americans voted for you on the immigration and the economy, but these voters say they're angry and frustrated by these firings. They don't like the work of Elon Musk and these other actions. What do you say to them?
Let me just tell you that I have today the highest poll numbers I've ever had. That's what I was just told. And they like the job that we're doing. They like the job that Elon's doing. He's doing something that a lot of people wouldn't have the courage to do.
Earlier, the president hosting the nation's governors at the White House and calling out Maine for refusing to comply with his executive order banning transgender athletes from women's sports. The president asking if Maine's governor, Janet Mills, was in the room.
Maine here, the governor of Maine? Well, are you not going to comply with it?
I'm complying with state and federal laws.
We are the federal law. Well, you better do it. You better do it because you're not going to get any federal funding at all if you don't. And by the way, your population, even though it's somewhat liberal, although I did very well there, your population doesn't want men playing in women's sports. So you better comply because otherwise you're not getting any federal funding.
See you in court.
Every state, good. I'll see you in court. I look forward to that. That should be a real easy one. And enjoy your life after governor because I don't think you'll be in elected politics.
And late tonight, the president making good on another threat, firing the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General C.Q. Brown. Brown has come under fire by Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, who's accused him of focusing too much on diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. Trump didn't give a reason for removing Brown, simply posting he is a fine gentleman and an outstanding leader. Nominating as his replacement Air Force Lieutenant General Dan Kane, whom Trump has praised for speeding up the defeat of ISIS. Mary Bruce, ABC News, the White House.
Mary Bruce at the White House tonight. Mary, thank you.